They tried to steal your destiny. Yeah, you saw that title and you clicked. But let me tell you right now, no, they didn't. No one can steal what was written into your soul before you even took your first breath. No one can erase what is encoded in your spirit and in your DNA unless you willingly hand it over. So let's talk about what really happened. This is not about spell work. It is not about your ex doing rituals or your best friend or your ex's new girlfriend lighting some type of candles in secret. It's not about the jealous coworker or that auntie with envy in her eyes. This is about the part of you that stopped showing up. Not because someone overpowered you, but because somewhere along the line, you started believing that they could. You gave someone everything. You gave them your loyalty, your energy, and your love. You poured into them like you were building your own future because in your heart, you were. And then they left. Or worse, they betrayed you while smiling in your face. And you didn't just lose the relationship. It may have felt like you lost a part of yourself. And when you saw them thriving without you, glowing up, moving on, looking blessed, it felt like they stole something sacred. They stole your joy, your light, your peace, your destiny. But I'm going to break it to you. No, they didn't. They did not steal your blessings. They did not hijack your future. What really happened is you gave so much of yourself to someone who did not deserve it and didn't know how to hold it. And when they walked away, it felt like they walked off with your purpose. But they didn't. You just simply stopped walking in it. And for some of you, you didn't even get left. You left. You walked away from someone that you loved, from something that you built, from a dream that you had, because deep down you knew that if you stayed, it would cost you way too much. It would cost you your peace, your identity, your sanity, and for some of you guys, it might have cost you your life. So you made the hardest decision of all. You walked away for survival, for self-respect, for growth. But even then, you may have wondered, did I lose my path when I let that go? Did I mess up my destiny because I chose myself? No. You saved your destiny when you chose you. You did not lose it. You preserved it. But somewhere in the silence, in that pause, in the loneliness, you may have questioned whether it was gone for good. And let me tell you something. You never stopped being chosen. You just got tired. And rest is not rebellion. It is repair. Yeah, maybe someone tried to block you. Maybe they talked behind your back or manipulated you. Maybe they sent you some bad juju or some negative energy or made you question your gifts. Maybe after betrayal, after the heartbreak, or after a life detour, you just lost your fire. And in spiritual circles, oh, we love a dramatic story. We pull those cards, we get those downloads, and we feel the vibes. They hijacked your timeline. They stole your purpose. They're swapping destinies. They're living your life. But here's the truth. Here's the reality. You just stop choosing yourself. Not because you're weak, not because you're not chosen, but because disappointment can drain even the strongest soul. And somewhere along the way, you gave up a little. Not loudly, not dramatically, but silently, inwardly. You buried your brilliance. You shut down your voice. You backed away from that spotlight that once excited you. And now it feels like someone took something from you. But the fact of the matter is, you stepped away from your own power. Let's talk about what people like to call destiny theft, or they can say identity theft or destiny swapping. These are all catchy phrases in the spiritual world. Again, they stole your light, they stole your energy, they took your purpose, they're hijacking your timeline. But let's get real. No one can steal your destiny. They can distract you from it. Yeah. They can drain you, they can mock you, they can project on you and block you. But unless you hand them the keys, it's all just noise. And sometimes the people we think stole our spot just simply kept moving on when we froze. And sometimes we're not grieving theft. We are grieving the version of ourselves that we feel that we might have abandoned. When we got tired, when we got betrayed, or when we got overwhelmed, we're simply scared. There's nothing demonic about that. It's human. It's survival. But now it is time for you to come back. You were not robbed. You simply disconnected. You silenced yourself. You delayed your gifts. You got tired of always being the one who fights, who builds, who shows up. And maybe you watched someone else live out the life you envisioned for yourself. And it felt like they were doing it with your energy because you were tired. But what you saw was simply a mirror, not a thief. That pain, that ache, that sting, it's not jealousy, it's just a memory. It's your soul saying, wake up. You are still in this. Maybe you had a dream to start a business, to publish a book, to go back to school, open a healing practice, just create something. You were on fire until you weren't. Life hit, money got tight, people talked, you hesitated, and then you saw someone else doing something similar and it stung. You thought, they're copying me. That was supposed to be mine. They're trying to take my destiny. But hear me. It's still yours. Your moment did not expire. Just paused a little. And now it is your turn to press play. Your destiny is not on layaway. It's not in someone else's hands. It is not trapped in that old relationship. It is not trapped in that missed opportunity. It is not in that abandoned version, an unhealed version of you. It's right here. It's right now. It's waiting on you to say, I'm ready. Not your perfection, not your revenge arc, just your willingness to say, I reclaim what is mine. Say it if you need to, out loud. Say it again and again and again until your spirit catches up, and then act like it. No one stole your destiny. No one took your timeline. No one ran off with your anointing or your glow up or your blessings. They might have distracted you. They may have delayed you, but they never had the power to delete what is divinely assigned to you and only you. This is not about them anymore. This is about the version of you who is finally ready to stop looking back and to start rebuilding forward. You are not too late. Baby, you are right on time. Let's go. Come on.